Gaffer, obviously 3-2 defeat here at the Stokes Stadium to Bolton tonight. What were your main reflections on the game today?
Look, I think we made, I think it was 7 changes from sort of the team that was playing at the weekend. We have got quite a number of injuries, and I did want to give people a game that needed a game, and to do that I had to change the shape. So look, we only really got to have sort of 10 or 15 minutes on working on that shape yesterday on the training ground. And I think the boys to go and play the way they did against an opponent that was very close to being in the championship this season, and I felt they were a very good team, Bolton. So I thought the boys gave a very good account of themselves, and they went about what we asked them to do very, very well. I felt obviously we had some really good opportunities in the first half where we could have taken maybe 1 or 2 of those. I felt they had good possession against us and were playing through us quite well, but we had the better moments. We obviously get a goal up, and then I think we had a really good chance from a free kick at 1-0, which we don't take. And then they started to get on top of us a little bit, and you can really see the quality of Bolton. I felt they probably deserved to beat us tonight, but the boys definitely gave a really good account of themselves.
Yeah, I mean, particularly in the second period when Bolton felt like they got into their stride, you seemed quite pleased with the work rate that the lads were showing off the ball.
The attitude of the boys and the togetherness and the commitment they've got is second to none. When they go 3-1 down, you could quite easily go on and lose 4 or 5 there if you're not careful, if you've got a team that aren't at it. And no, they stuck together, and obviously managed to work their way back into the game. And obviously I'm pleased Andy scored his first goal for the club and made it 3-2, and we just didn't get a moment at the end, but we move on.
And like you say, obviously a bit of chopping and changing on there. Andy, one of the players you mentioned there,
yeah.
I think you must feel like he took his chance today.
I thought Andy done really well. I used him as a split striker, and I felt he got in on a number of occasions in the first half, and then when he got his moment a chance in the second half, he took it. So no, that was definitely a positive. There was plenty of positives to come out tonight against a difficult opponent, shame we couldn't get a result or hang on in there to maybe even take it to take it goes to penalties. This competition, doesn't it? If you get a draw, but it is what it is. We now have to make sure we recover properly and we get back to the bread and butter of taking on Swindon at the weekend.
Yeah, of course, and another player on the score sheet today, Foley. Felt like he had a really good game actually in a position which obviously he's not over too familiar with.
You're completely right. Foles was, since I've been here, I've asked him to play at the back in pre-season. I felt when he played in midfield in the Cup, was it 10 days ago, I thought he was absolutely outstanding. I felt today he's gone back into play in a back three, played on the right side in the first half, played in the middle in the second half. And he gets himself a goal, and he stood up to be counted, done exactly what we needed him to do, showed all his experience, and you can see that Foles has been a top quality player, and he's had a really good career, and he's still doing really, really well.
And with the injury list, as long as it is at the moment, it must be nice to get Chris Stokes back on the bench for the first time. Yeah,
look, Stokes, he only trained for the first time yesterday. I probably had no intention of using him at all, to be honest, but we're that short of numbers, so he was there sort of if we really, really needed him. But no, it's good to have somebody back anyway, because the injury board at the training ground is looking quite big at the moment.
And obviously Charlie only signed yesterday, getting a full first 90 minutes under his belt, and I suppose with him being there in pre-season, he's really comfortable with the team.
Look, Charlie knows everybody, is familiar with how we play, what is required. And I felt he done really, really well, because he hasn't obviously had many minutes at all in the last number of weeks since pre-season, and for him to get 90 under his belt today was fantastic. I felt at times he did look tired, and that's normal. He's going to, but no, he gave a good performance too.
Thank you very much.
No problem.